In today's video, we'll be telling you all about saving up when you're planning to start a family. Here are 5 ways to budget when you're starting a family. You'll probably need to alter your financial management when you start having kids. Most people make plans for items like formula, diapers, and daycare, but you also need to make changes in other financial areas. Planning ahead with factors like savings, life insurance, and a budget will help you from taking a new parent debt. Here are 10 ways having children will affect your budget. Daycare expenses are high, so if you intend to keep working after becoming a parent, you'll need to budget for them in advance. According to a 2019 research by Child Care Aware of America, the average cost of center-based care for a newborn surpasses 10% of the state median income for a married couple with children in 43 states and the District of Columbia. You'll need to adapt your budget depending on whether one parent will stay at home or both will work full-time. Cost of health care. Under the Affordable Care Act, many health insurance plans will cover medical visits for infants, but because infants are more likely to contract childhood diseases, it's crucial to set aside extra money for unforeseen trips to the doctor's office and medicines. If your kids have allergies, you can wind up spending more for formula, or if difficulties arise, needing extra treatments or therapies. Long-term, managing these costs will be made simpler by accumulating a buffer and an emergency fund. Changes in insurance. The most economical choice when it comes to insurance is usually adding your child to your health insurance plan. To make sure everything related to the birth is covered, you have 30 days from the day your kid is born to complete this. The increase in your monthly premium will often result in a decrease in your take-home income for your first 1 or 2 children. Utilizing an online calculator, you can predict your new wage, allowing you to change your spending plan accordingly. The U.S. Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services offers an online tool that lets you input your income and the number of people living in your home and then calculates which savings you qualify for. If you're finding our content helpful, then be sure to like and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. College funding. As soon as you decide to have a kid, you should start saving money to pay for college. Student loan debt has recently risen to the second highest debt category for consumers, with 42% of college students reporting having some debt from their education as of May 2018. For a while, paying off debt may take precedence over this, but using a 529 plan or another comparable instrument to save for college might help your child start out strong without accruing a lot of debt. The sooner you start saving, the better off your child will be. Needs for life insurance. It's critical to obtain life insurance once you start a family. To aid with financial obligations, if one of you were to pass away unexpectedly, both parents should have life insurance policies in place. Additionally, some life insurance policies have coverage amounts that are high enough to pay for education. Even if you aren't employed, you should think about acquiring life insurance to assist cover the added expense of childcare. Alterations to your taxes. Having a kid has various tax advantages. You can add a dependent to your tax return and perhaps deduct a percentage of related expenditures from both the child tax credit and the child and dependent care credit when tax season rolls around. When you have a child, you may want to change the withholding amount on your check. Use the IRS withholding calculator to determine if you should change the amount you're currently having withheld or speak to an accountant. Your flexible spending account, making changes. Make use of your employer's flexible spending account if it's available, as you can have additional funds deducted to pay for childcare costs. This is something you and your spouse may both do at work to get some of the expenditures to come out pre-tax and minimize your taxable income. The housing market. The requirement for extra room increases as family size increases. Plan for the extra expenses associated with having a kid early on before you have children and figure out how much you could afford to spend on a new home. The impact on your budget. It's crucial to prepare ahead since your budget may vary significantly when you account for extra monthly expenses like baby food, formula, and diapers. Additional funding may be required for other areas such as clothes, entertainment, and educational opportunities like tutoring and music courses. It'll be simpler to change when your children become older if you take the time to start planning for those things right now. There are various ways to allocate your budget accordingly. One highly recommended method is the 50-30-20 rule, or you may also consider using digital apps to keep up with your spending habits. As things like taking a trip or how much time you spend on hobbies change, you may need to budget for new fees and lifestyle adjustments. Some costs rise over time as a result of the addition of a new family member, such as purchasing an additional airline ticket for a vacation or more meals when dining out. These adjustments can seem little at first, but it's crucial to plan for them since they can mount up to have a significant impact. Well guys, that about does it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you again next time.